Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Out of control. Anyway, so basically the topic at hand is why are we scared to live our dreams? And I think it's important because just recently, probably the middle of this year, I've been really coming into what am I put on this earth to do? What am I passionate about? How all those things connect and define us. So that is pretty much why it's been so near and dear to me. And I just want to discuss the ones that I see and ways that I think that you can get around that, and be great and just live your best life, because that's what we want you to do. That's what everybody here to do. So yeah, I think it's mainly because of society and how it's designed. So basically just from school age till college, we're groomed to go get an education, do the best you can, and work for somebody. And hopefully it's a Fortune 500 company and you have a really big salary. Now, what we don't necessarily talk about is all the heartache and headache that comes with that really big salary and all of the time that you're sacrificing to help someone else fulfill their dream when you're not at home with your family, you're not working on your business plan, because the more you get paid, let's just be real, the more time that you don't have to yourself. That's a sacrifice. A job is time for money. I'll give you this much time for this much money. The more money you're getting, the more time that you don't have anymore. That's just real life. There's other ways that you can make it. You don't always have to work for someone up until the point you leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of money to be made out here, and there's a lot of different ways to do it. So don't feel like you're stuck. Don't be afraid to get out there and go get it, because if this person can go get it, you can go get it too, okay? Because you are entitled to it just like they are. So don't feel that way. The second reason, opinions of others. What is your passion? What is your dream? Do you know? If you don't know what it is, then I guess it's hard for you to try to go after it. A way to figure that out is basically, what are you passionate about? If you sat back and you thought about what you would do every day, Monday through Sunday, for free, whatever it is that you're just like, yo fam, I could literally sit here and take this computer apart and put it together every day, all day, because that's just what I like to do, or work on these cars or whatever. Pay attention to that, because if it's not directly a part of your purpose and your dream, then it's definitely related to it. So that's the starting point if you don't know what it is. If you do know what it is, thinking about what other people say, it puts so many of us in a box, and it's really unfortunate because we have so much potential that just gets locked away. And it's unfortunate because there's so many gifts that we all can contribute to the world. All I'm saying is, you have to live your life. You're not getting any younger. Everybody's progressing towards their golden years. You have to maximize your time. You have to live for you and nobody else. There's a lot of people who want to live through you. Parents do it a lot, but well, I messed up over here, I want you to be better than me. That's understood, but also they have to understand that you're your own person and you're not required to necessarily walk in their footsteps. You have your own path. God put you here for your purpose, and he wants to see you do great and flourish. So I mean, love you mom, love you dad, but you have to step out of your comfort zone. If you want different results, if you want to be successful, you can't stay in the realm of what you're used to. That's gonna get you nowhere fast. So okay, another reason I feel like people don't do it, because they feel like it won't cover the bills. They be like, okay sis, I hear you, Ash. Sounds good. Real motivational, Ash. But who gonna pay these lights though? Let's talk about it. Who's covering this mortgage? And I hear you. I'm a mom of two. Okay, I have 2 jobs, not because it's fun, but because sometimes it's necessary, and you got to make those sacrifices to get where you want to go. In the meantime, though, create a plan. You know what I'm saying? Put a plan in motion. Get pen and paper, write it down. Okay, if I have to do this for a year, what's the next year gonna look like? Always know where you're going. Always have some sort of game and play, because it also will help you not feel as trapped when you're going to work. Because sometimes you get to work and you're like, Lord, I just walked in the door at 8 o'clock. Lord, is it 5 yet? Okay, it's Monday morning. Lord, is it the weekend? And you don't want to live your days like that. I know, I'm talking from experience, you know what I'm saying? So at least if you're working on other things, if you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it helps you. It really does. It helps you get through the day. You're like, you know what, that's okay. I'm gonna be the best I can here. This is gonna prep me to go there, and I'm just gonna do the best I can while I'm here. And that's all God wants you to do. Be the best you. I mean, shoot, you should want that for yourself too. But a mail sorter, mail carrier, whatever, be like, you know what, my route gonna be impeccable, okay? Everybody gonna get their mail early, because that's what I do, okay? So sometimes you just have to maintain income. You really do. Until you can walk in that gift or that passion full time, you do have to pay your bills. And that's understandable. Don't feel like you're so stuck and that you're a slave to paying your bills. Ultimately, once you get in your purpose, things will start falling in line. Resources will become available. You'll meet people. Things will just start to happen. And that's another way you also will know that you're moving in the right direction, because things are just going to line up for you. And it's going to make total sense. Half of the people that we watch and we admire, they work really, really hard. They have to plan their family time, because they don't get to just chill. Yeah, we see them out and about or whatever, but they're sacrificing. They're getting up before a lot of us get up. They're going to bed after a lot of us go to bed. Their time is accounted for, and they maximize every single second of those hours. Everybody who you want to be like, do you want to work as hard as them? Because that's the other part of it. It's hard work. I'm not saying that because I'm on the mountaintop. I'm just saying that because I've read enough about people, and I've watched people, because I am a people watcher. My friends, they be like, you know, all the celebrity gossip and this and that. And it's not just the gossip, but it's just like, fam, like, it's so many people that started just like you and everybody else and me. And when I say that, they were working, they were trying, at some point struggling, and now they're over here. So my question is like, okay, well, if you can do it, I can too. How did you get from A to Z? So, and that's the mindset everybody should have. It's not just for celebrities. You know, all of us can be successful. All of us can push through. All of us have something to offer the world. So it's just a matter of making sure that we do what we need to do. They just feel like they don't have time. They just don't have time. Some people have business plans that they worked on. Some people have jotted down a lot of stuff. And they're like, no, I want to do this. I want it to work, but I really just don't have time. What I would say to those people, you make time for what you want to make time for. And I know people hate that, because I don't like that saying either. It depends. I'm like, look, you don't know what happened today. I really didn't have time. But it's also very true in a lot of other scenarios. You do make time for what you want to make time for. How bad do you want it? You know, how bad do you want to step out and get outside of your comfort zone? Because that's really what it is. Do I really want to make time to be uncomfortable and get this going? Is that really what I want to do? No, I was busy. I'll think about it again tomorrow. I'm not judging, because it's been me. I'm just saying, you gotta find the balance. You might be tired. You might run your kids all over to practice, and it's 8 o'clock, and you just getting home, and you left the house at 6:30 in the morning, and that's all true. However, if you want to change your environment, if you want to change the outcome of your life, you have to put in the work to get something different out of it. There's no way around it. If it's 11:30 at night and you just finally getting ready to sit down, you better pull something out for 30 minutes, even if it's 30 minutes, even if you're falling asleep on it, whatever you're doing, planning, working on stuff, whatever, because at least you're one step further than you were yesterday.
Never, ever
feel like that's gonna be a waste of time. It was only 30 minutes. Well, this is a waste of time because I didn't even get to work on anything. But you got a whole plan of how you're gonna go about working on it. You have to accept the fact that progress is progress. One step forward means you didn't stand still. And that's all we can ask for. Don't put these hard, unrealistic expectations on yourself. Get started, do the best you can, and make the best of what you got. I mean, it's not easy. And I'm in it with you. That's why I'm like, I hear you. You know, nobody's judging. I really hear you, but you have to do it. I used to do this a lot too. I don't anymore. But when you go to bed, you probably scroll Facebook or Instagram or some sort of social media. You're doing that laying in the bed. Don't do that. Get off YouTube before you go to bed. Don't do that. Spend that time at least thinking about what you can do to move your life forward. You know, what can you do? What can you put in motion to begin to work towards your dreams? That would be a nice way to go to sleep. There's a lot of reasons why people don't live out their dreams, I feel, and it makes me sad because I feel like, oh, you're such a great person, you have so much to offer the world, and you're not willing to step out on faith. So I just really hope that after watching this, you can find a way to break through one of these obstacles if they were yours. Let me know what your obstacles are, though. I am curious, because hopefully we can find a way to kind of conquer them and you know, live your best life. Be great, okay? But don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I will have it listed below. And until next time.